Doing another little video here. This is the Chateau Frontenac, obviously, again, and it's the side that is adjacent to the St. Lawrence Seaway. Runs parallel with it, this side. Yeah, this hotel is massive. Massive hotel. This dwarfs. I don't know how many rooms in this, but yeah, I don't know. This and the Chateau Laurier, they're all similar. I've never seen Chateau Lake Louise or the Banff Spring. I haven't even laid eyes on those. I've never been there, obviously. But it can't be any bigger than this. This has got to be one of the biggest hotels in Canada, if not the biggest. I'll do a little research on that, like I usually do, and I never get around to doing it. But if anyone can tell me, if I do post this video, if anyone can tell me how many rooms are in this hotel, that would be nice. Beautiful along here tonight. Look at this fence even. Holy. Well, there's the St. Lawrence. Very familiar to me. Like I said, I've been here a few times before. So this is, and obviously not too much is going to change with regards to the architecture or the landscape, because you don't really screw with perfection. But there's a place I want to find. I had a picture done when I was here. I don't know what year it was. I don't know if it was 2005 or before that. I can't remember who took it. It was a girl that took it. I can't remember. I don't think it was 2005. I think it was a previous visit here. But I'm standing between a couple cannons, and I got my fingers pointed like I got two guns between the two cannons. It was I loved the picture, but I lost the picture. This is before digital smartphones, so it was on a print picture, and I don't know, they got lost. But I'd like to find that area. I can't remember exactly where it was, and reenact that picture, because I could do it with my my selfie stick here. It turns into a tripod, and I got a remote shutter button. But yeah, so I wonder if these cannons are real or are they replicas. I'm gonna lean towards they're real. There's the other side of the Frontenac. Holy, hey, how majestic is this? They say it's the most photographed hotel in the world, and I don't have a tough time believing that. This is one of the most beautiful hotels in the world, bar none. Anywhere in the world, Europe, wherever, Switzerland, Germany, Austria. Look at people throwing their garbage in the can. You believe that? Oh man, yeah. These got to be legit. There's no way you're going to replicate this. Even the carriage is on is solid iron. Wow. Yeah, that's a big gun. There's all sorts of them. Yeah, so the picture that I took years ago, it wasn't with these cannons, but there's cannons all over the place here. These kids are on top of the cannon. That's something I'd probably do if I was a kid or drunk. Same thing. A lot of history here in Quebec City, and so we're behind the wall. This city, Quebec, old Quebec, and there's a walled city somewhere in Mexico. They're the only two remaining fortified cities in North America. There must be there's definitely some in Europe for sure, but I believe this one here and the one in Mexico, somewhere in Mexico, are the only two left on this continent. National Historic Site. That's not a surprise. Look at everything here is just unbelievable. Even the wall, like that stone wall. So much history, and when they built things back in the day, back in these times, this would be late 1700s, early 1800s. Yeah, they made things to last. So up there is the Citadel. It's an active military base to this day, and I do believe that the Royal Regiment. Oh man, don't quote me on this. The 22nd Royal Regiment is based out of there. Now, my Uncle Ralph, when he fought during World War II, during the Battle of Hong Kong, and subsequently got taken prisoner of war and spent, I think it was 3 years and 10 months as a prisoner of war under the Japanese. I mentioned that before, and obviously that's not a position you want to be put in, because the Japanese didn't treat you like an animal. But anyhow, the Royal Rifles of Canada, my uncle's former regiment, was based in Quebec City. Now, I was under the belief that the regiment was based out of the Citadel up there. And up there, I believe that's the Plains of Abraham up there. I'm going to go there tomorrow. I'm not going to go there today, I don't think. Well, I guess I could go there today. Yeah, maybe I will go there today. On the big hill there, but I'll put the camera on pause when I go up that hill. But looks like I got a slide here, slide ride. But anyhow, yeah, so I was under the impression that my uncle's regiment was out of the Citadel as well, up there. But I'm not so sure about that. I think it's, and if I have to correct this, I'll correct it in the comments, but I think it's the Royal 22nd Regiment that is based out of the Citadel up there. But I'll definitely look into that. It's kind of quiet down here with the slide ride. Wow. That looks like I got some hill climbing to do. Just want to get that view of the Frontenac. Take a couple stills. Just realized that my phone, when I'm videoing, I can take stills as well. I just found that out like a couple days ago. But anyhow, I'll pause it. If I see something interesting, I'll get the video going again. Come to the Plains of Abraham. They said it'll be fun. It's fun, they said. Yeah, it's a pretty steep hill. Can't really see it on camera. But then I got some stairs here, and I'll be at the top. So I made it up the first flight of stairs. And it's what's called a false peak. You think you're at the top of this friggin' thing over there, but you're not. Got some more stairs over there. And it's hot and humid in Quebec City right now. Very humid. But what a backdrop. What a backdrop. So do I want to go up there? Yeah, I might as well. Yeah, I might as well go up there. Because I'm crazy like that. Smart guy would have brought his bottle of water with him. I brought my over-the-shoulder sling, but not with my bottle of water, because I didn't think I was going to be doing this tonight. I thought this was going to be planned for tomorrow. But anyhow, we'll get her done. Yeah, so up those stairs. Face around the other way. So up those stairs. Quite some elevation. Look at this wall. All built by hand. I guess they would have block and tackle back in the day, though. Obviously, they have to winch those big blocks up somehow. Could have been scaffolding. I don't know. It's quite the drop and no railing. It's amazing. There's no railing here. They didn't want to alter the look of it. So if you're stupid enough to get close, because that's a good at least 30 feet drop. I don't think I'd be in good shape if I made that. Like that big Canada flag flying, of course, always do. Yeah, this is still an active military installation, I should say. Yeah, this is a very familiar look. I've been up here many times. Obviously, every time I come to Quebec, I come here. It's next to the chateau. I guess it's the most famous tourist attraction in the city. Citadel as well, but the chateau's number one, in my opinion. Yeah, it's humid. It's a little bit of a breeze, though, which is nice. Nice sunset. Well, once you're up here, there's not a whole lot to do other than just check out the view. Nice to come up here with a picnic, bottle of wine, with your person of choice, and enjoy the view. Yeah, I think tomorrow I'll come and do the tour here. I think there's only one way you can do a tour, and it's got to be guided. You just can't go on your own. I've been led to believe, because it is an active military base, so you just can't wander around by yourself. And there's a lot of expensive artifacts in here. And I also think, if memory serves me correctly, there might be 2 or 3 original Victoria Crosses in here, in their collection. So, you know me and my Victoria Crosses, I always like to lay eyes on a real one. I've laid eyes on a few at the Canadian War Museum, but I don't think I've seen any others outside of the Canadian War Museum in Ottawa. So if they have some Victoria Crosses here, it would certainly be a treat to actually put some eyes on them here. But yeah, definitely I'm going for a tour here. That is definitely the plan. Look at this, how you add the walls you can run around, get into your position. And I guess big enough to put, obviously horse and carts through there and drag your cannons. But no, there'd be no cannons in there. It'd be pretty hard to shoot a cannon out of that. What do I know about it? I'm not a military tactician, strategist. I just, with my onset of Alzheimer's, I can barely remember what day it is. And if I remember the odd soldier's name or Victoria Cross recipient's name, I'm doing good. I'm getting pretty good at that. Oh yeah, that's really nice. I wish they had some benches up here, but they don't. I would take a seat. I didn't bring my my breakdown camp chair with me, because that'd be really cool, just to sit up here and take in the sights for a little while. Okay, so this is the Plains of Abraham. So tomorrow I'll come and I'll do an interior tour of the Citadel, and we'll see what kind of tours they offer, whether there's a longer one or a brief one. I guess I'll take the long one. I know they do a changing of the guard here as well. That is reminiscent of the Buckingham Palace changing of the guard. I don't want to. That's nice to see for a little bit, but I don't know if I'd want to stick around for the whole thing. Might sound a little flaky of me to say that, but I don't really need to see the whole thing. If they have it going on when I'm here tomorrow, I'll definitely I'll stop and take a look at it. Looks like they got a whole bunch of old stones. Got some old cannon carriages down there, like a little storage yard, little park yard. Well, that's kind of cool. Yeah, the architecture here, it's like no other place in Canada is like this. Like, you got places in Kingston, places in Ottawa, places in Montreal, but with the concentration, the amount of buildings this old and how many there are, this is by far the most historically significant city in all of Canada. And that's common knowledge anyway. That's not earth-shattering breaking news. But you know what? I wouldn't even have came here on this trip if I didn't really get a really good deal on my train and my hotel. Well, I got an okay on my hotel, but really good on the train. Or I just would have let this go. But I'm kind of glad that I came, because it's reacquainting me with the architecture here. And me being older now, I even appreciate it more than I did last time I was here. Like there's a lady down there. And she's got a cat on a leash. It's a big cat. The cat looks very confident. She's got like a long leash on. This cat's walking around with his tail straight in the air. The cat is huge. I seen it up on that hill back when I was up there. And that, I don't know what kind of cat that is, but it looks like a little miniature Black Panther. It looks confident with his tail up like that. I wouldn't want to go near her. That cat would might become aggressive. And I only have dog treats on me. I didn't bring my tender victuals with me today on this trip. Got so many friggin' things I carry around. It's like I'm a walking hoarder. My back with my sling on right now. But yeah, beautiful. Yeah, so I'm just walking around aimlessly, really. I was up there, walked down over there, followed that lady with the cat. I was gonna go. She stopped down the staircase down there, and I was gonna go down. I better not. You know, that might be a little weird. It's already weird. She's walking around with a giant cat on a leash, and she might not speak English, because I'm noticing in Quebec City that English isn't the first language, as you can well imagine. And so yeah, I didn't bother. Look at this, man. It's crazy. Yeah, so that was a little bit of a workout. Like, I walked all the way up there and all the way around that rim up there and all the way over. So a bit of a workout, and like I said earlier, it's humid out. Luckily, we are so close to the water, and there is a slight breeze. But oh yes, and these are apartments too. These are apartments here. Can you imagine living in one of these? Friggin' nice, man. I don't know that air conditioning. A lot of the windows are open. But yeah, beautiful. I'm not even gonna lie. I just walked by an apartment back there, and they had the Republican National Convention blaring, and I think Donald Trump Jr. was talking. I'm pretty sure it was him, and I felt like knocking on that door and going in. But I know that's on tonight, but I'm not gonna be in my hotel room watching that when I came all this way to check out some history. If Trump wins in November, that'll definitely be history. But well, I don't know. I don't know if they're going to allow that to happen. But anyhow, let's not make this political. So I'm just walking back towards St. Lawrence. But yeah, look at everywhere you go, like stone walls and like all the architecture here. I guess it's got to be preserved. I guess you really can't modify it much due to the historical significance of these buildings. You can't, like, you'd have to, it'd be the same as in Toronto. If you had to do any work, you'd have to get approval from the city, and it'd have to be a certified contractor that has, you know, obviously experience renovating historical buildings. So I would imagine a lot of the, like, you can see these windows here, they're all old. Like, you know, imagine replacing all the windows in these buildings. Like, forget that. Like, that is huge money. And, you know, you just got to keep, they're in good shape. I'm not saying some are in bad shape, but most of them are in pretty good shape. They just need another scrape and paint. But even to do that, that would be that'd be huge, because, you know, that's a pretty tall building. And you'd need a genie boom or scaffolding. And that does not come cheap. So you can well imagine there's probably a few buildings that are in disrepair because of the cost. This one here is very nice, with the black and looks like a cloud white on the actual the window frames, and the window the window frames. So I was just looking at the St. Lawrence River and I was trying to talk. I'm having a tough time multitasking. I like they got these signs, cul-de-sac. Eh? I've seen a few of those. I get a kick out of that because we just say it in Toronto. We don't have any signs for it. That's where it actually came from. It came from Quebec. Yeah, this is nice here. Beautiful. Look, a little garage under there. Now I wonder, back in the day. Now that looks like that might have even been added on. Wow! Oh, look at this garage in there. Look at this guy's garage. Holy! Look at this. Look at this guy's garage. Holy! Oh, that garage is something. That's like the nicest garage I've ever seen. This house is beautiful. I don't even know where the hell I am. Oh, this house is nice. High dollar property there. That guy's garage is unbelievable. I like to go and look at the windows over here, but I better not do that. I'm thinking this guy owns this whole house. No way. Maybe he does. Holy frig. Yeah, that's a nice property. There's the Frontenac again. I'm gonna take a picture of that house. Frontenac. Okay, the little staircase here. I bet you it's not little. Yeah, it isn't. Yeah, so there was just about a 60-something-year-old couple walking up these stairs, and I was at the top waiting for them. They were laboring, obviously, because I would be too, big time. This is a huge staircase, and I go, it's quite the staircase. So I don't know if they could speak English. I don't think so. He just looked at me, didn't say nothing, and she just walked right by me with her head down. So I don't know if they can speak English or they don't like people that speak English. Either or, I shouldn't get too bent out of shape over it. Yeah, what's it to me, really? What's it to me? Maybe I'll just try to keep my conversational interactions to a minimum. I'll just nod and smile. Get my 1,000,000-watt smile. Yeah, I'm glad I'm going down this staircase and not up it. It's well built. They used all carriage bolts on it, which is nice. This is definitely a city-sanctioned staircase. Yeah, this building here is a little disrepair. Yeah, this building is a little on the sketchy side. This one here, it's a little out of place, really. Wow, yeah, big time, big time. So anyhow, I've never been in this area before. Obviously, I know where I am because I can see the St. Lawrence and I know the Chateau Frontenac's to my left, so I'm certainly not lost. Oh, this is the stairs I came up right here. What am I talking about? This is where I started this epic journey. Just did a complete circle. I just did a loop trail. Friggin' loop trail. So, maybe I'll go up this way. The Chateau Frontenac, Chateau Tabernac. I guess I should get something to eat. It's 20 to 9. So it's 20 to 9 in Toronto, same time as Quebec in Toronto. Yeah, I think it is. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's a nice night. Like I said, little humid. It'd be nicer if it wasn't so humid. Just stumbled upon the Consul General of the United States of America's residence, I'm assuming, or it's an office. I don't know if the person lives here. Maybe it's an office. Look at these big bollards they got out front, eh? You know, ram your car through it. Oh yeah, Jesus. They're solid. Yeah, I don't know if anyone lives here. It's just an office. Probably an office. Nice building. Yeah, they got the big cameras up there. They're probably listening to me and reading my lips. So yeah, they got some good cameras here. Come in peace, United States of America. Come in peace. Big obelisk. Wow, look at this. Yeah, you know, you walk around Kingston, and Kingston's just like a little slice of this kind of architecture, but yeah, you don't get all this. How you doing? No one lives here. This is an office. Yeah.
US consulate.
Yeah. Are you an American citizen? No. So it's your job to keep an eye on this joint. Yeah. Any problems? No.
Not so far.
Yeah. Well, good luck with it. I hope he keeps that up. They don't give you a chair?
No. Walk around.
How long you got to stay here for? I didn't put you on camera, by the way.
There's always someone 24 hours for things.
But how long you got to stay here? 8 hours?
Man, my shift is 8 hours, but
Yeah.
go inside, go outside.
You can go inside.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Take care. I just talked to the security outside of the U.S. consulate. Well, I guess you just heard all that. I thought the poor guy had to stand. I was going to go get him a chair like George did in Seinfeld to the men's store security guard. I swear I would have went and got him a chair. But he can go inside, he said. walking on the other side of the chateau. So when I first came in here earlier, I came in through that way. So I just walked around. I didn't walk the whole perimeter of it, circumference of it on the outside. I didn't walk it. Probably won't walk it. But yeah, wow, man, pretty crazy. Pretty crazy. Like the money they, well, obviously the money to upkeep this is astronomical, but the money they draw in is astronomical as well. So obviously what's coming in is a lot more than what's going out, because it's been around a long time. Oh, I'm out of the Frontenac. I just walked that tunnel. Yeah, it looks nice, all lit up for sure. So, going, I don't know what direction this would be, but yeah, further into Old Quebec. This all looks familiar to me. I've been all through here before. I've even taken one of those fancy cabs around. Rusty, poor horse. Yeah, that's the most touristy thing I think I've ever done in my life, but I did it with my ex-wife. When in Rome, right? And I don't think I'd want to do it with another dude. That'd be kind of strange. Hey, wow. Hey, not that I'm judging. Not that I'm judging. So I gotta find some place to eat, and there's no shortages of restaurants. I just don't know where to go, but I'll find something. Definitely not. I'm not shy when it comes to dining alone or finding restaurants. That's my jam. Oh yeah. It's a car over here that I seen earlier. I spoke to the guy. I'm gonna get up close and do a video. Put it on the video. French guy. It's a home-built car. Oh, I got a nice Corvette here too. Nice C6 Corvette. Nice black C6. I don't think it's a Z06. I think it's just a Stingray. It could be a Z06. Hold on here. Yeah, my eyes are. No, I think it's just a Stingray. Just a Stingray. Nice car though. So this is the kit car that I was talking about earlier. I don't know what it's reminiscent of. It's kind of like a Countach. Well, I guess, yeah. I guess that's what he was going after, Countach. Yeah, wow. Yeah, I don't think I'd want to be caught dead driving that thing, but hey, if I told that to that guy, it'd be a go. That guy'd want to kill you if you said that to him. That car is the best thing that ever happened to him. Yeah, it doesn't get much more European than this. Not that I've been to Europe, but I imagine it looks like this. Wow, I know it does, because I've seen Europe and whatever. Okay, I'm not going to video all this. I don't think. So where you go down and buy the art. I love these pictures these guys do of old Quebec. Like everyone, you've seen them all over. Like a lot of people's houses I've been in, they buy them. They're nice. Yeah, beautiful. A lot of houses. So on the way over here, when I first got the Uber from my hotel to here, and actually my hotel's very close to here. I didn't realize my hotel is only 1.2 kilometers from the Chateau Frontenac. I knew it was close. I didn't realize it was that close. But what's this place here? Just walking, just looking back at that restaurant. So getting back to what the Uber driver was saying, I asked him about that. There's a tree here I seen once that had a cannonball in it, And apparently it's legit from some battle. It was an errant shot, and it lodged itself in the base of a tree. And I'm thinking, the guy told me it was on one of these streets. But if I don't come across it tonight, maybe I'll look for it another time. Nice little art gallery here. Very nice art gallery. Probably is okay for business too. Like the amount of tourists that have money here. And people from all over the world come here, and to come here is not cheap. And they bring their money with them. Like even walking through the Chateau Frontenac, you can just see the people, like the cars parked there. Like, not so much the cars, but I didn't see like Bentleys or anything like that. But I'm sure that they do roll in there. But yeah, there's definitely money here. I've eaten in a restaurant around here before. I know that. Well, a couple, but I'm thinking of one in particular. Yeah, I don't know where it is. Wow, what a night! What a night to be down here. Friggin' Roots. Can't stand Roots. I guess I'm not getting sponsored by them. I don't know what I want to. But yeah, it's this is like old Montreal too. Like they got all these old buildings they're all lit up and very nice the way they do it. Like, you know, they kept their heritage here. Like Toronto's got no heritage. It's just like a friggin' hodgepodge. Do I want to eat here? It's like a pub type place. Do I want to see, like, you know, it's hard for me to go into a pub like when I'm not drinking, right? So like I see the Guinness everywhere. It's either I go in there, I eat pub grub without drinking, or I go to a nicer restaurant and eat that without drinking wine. So yeah, either way I gotta find something to eat with no alcohol. And maybe I'll go down further. Past a woman back there sitting on a park bench. I took a little seat the next couple benches over. I thought she was crying at first. She's got a bundle buggy in front of her. Well, at least that's what I call it. Looks like I don't know if she was homeless. She looked kind of okay, but kind of not. So I didn't put it on camera, but I went up to her and asked her if she's okay. And I don't know if she spoke English, but she smiled at me and nodded her head. So I just kept going. I don't know what's going on there. Maybe she had a little bit of a mental health crisis, but you know, a little bit, not bad. Bad, I might have. Well, I'm not going to call the police because I don't do that, but I don't know what I would have did. I probably would have gave her a $20 bill. Hopefully that made everything okay, but I didn't. I just kept going. Oh yeah, no, this is all familiar to me up here too. You know, and overall, like this, the old Quebec within the walls, it's not big. So if you're here once, twice, and I've been here, like I said, this is my 5th or 6th time. I can't quite remember. I know I've stayed at the Frontenac 3 times, dating back to the maybe even 1990, 89 or 90. The first time I was in Quebec City, I was here in about 1987, and I came with my high school on a 5-day ski trip. So I think it was 4 nights, and we left on the 5th day, or it was 5 nights, we left on the 6th day. And it was during March break. And so that's the longest I've stayed in Quebec. And it was called the Auberge de Governor. It was a bigger hotel outside the wall, not too far outside the wall. And so I'm staying here 3 nights. So it won't be my longest stay in Quebec. My longest stay is, like I said, 4 or 5 nights. Something like that. Yeah, it's got a good vibe. We've got a nice breeze now too, so it's not humid no more. It's a nice breeze. Beautiful out tonight. Like really, really nice down here. Look at this, Pub St. Patrick. Oh Lord, I go in there and I crush about 30 freaking beers right now, let me tell you. Oh, they wouldn't know what hit them. Neither on my credit card. Oh man. Oh, if I went drinking tonight, I would be getting out of bed the next day tomorrow. But that's not gonna happen. I'm getting out of bed tomorrow. That's one thing. One thing I don't miss about drinking are the incapacitating hangovers. I got bad hangovers. There's no motivation to do anything. So Oh, I thought this was a sport. Is this a sports store? Oh, I thought this was a sports store. Kind of is. Is it open? Oh, I'm gonna go in this store. Yeah, so I just came out of that store. They didn't have any Quebec Nordique hat. I want to get a Quebec Nordique hat. That guy couldn't speak any English, so I ended up buying a hat. He brought me when he heard Quebec Nordiques. He just heard Quebec, so he brought me over to the Quebec section of the hats. He had all sorts of those, but I don't want to buy a hat with Quebec on it. No offense. So he had one hat in there that I liked that said Canada on it, so I bought that. You know, if I buy anything that says Quebec on it, it's gonna be Quebec Nordiques, or maybe, oh, here we go. Is this store open? Or the Montreal Expos. Store open. Well, let's try this one if it's open. So this guy's still in the store, but it's locked. And he's seen me and he said go away, which yeah, that's not good customer service. But he has Nordique and Expo t-shirt, which I don't want that. I want a hat. So there's all sorts of Quebec hats. Like I said, like this second, no offense, but hey. No, the only one thing worse than wearing that would be a friggin' Montreal Canadiens hat, which that ain't gonna happen. Like, I could tolerate the Nordique. Yeah, I like the Nordiques. I like Sakic and Sundin, and Lafleur played for them, and don't forget old Johnny Kordic played for them too. Oh, old Johnny. He went out hard. Anyhow, yeah, so hopefully I get a Nordique hat when I'm here. So when I was here in 1987, or yeah, it would be March of 87. I was still in high school. So I would have been 16. I would have been 17 that October. So yeah, we used to come down here and we'd get into any bar we wanted to. And you know, obviously get blasted. But yeah, I definitely remember this street. And it was in March, so it was cold and there was a lot of snow here. We got a Murphy's here, Irish pub. I wonder if it's the same Murphy's as in Montreal. Probably. Little safer than East Hastings. Yeah, it's all pub. It looks good. The food looks good. And of course, everyone's got bottles of wine on their table. That's the way to do it. And who wouldn't? Wow. What a place to come try to stay off the booze. I got it. Don't worry, I got it. So I'm in a restaurant bar right now called Shakers. Or Shaker, not Shakers. Maybe I'll see how it goes in here. Yeah, so that idiot over there with the tattoos just walked right by me when I was standing at the front reception area. He didn't even look at me. Grabbed menus for someone else and just walked right by me. Yeah, there definitely could be some ignorant people here. Like I said, I knew that when I was coming, so I'm trying to get too bent out of shape. And I'm going to tell you, my threshold for tolerance for stupidity and ignorance lately, it's getting pretty low. Like, I'm a little on edge with regards to that. I found myself the last couple weeks, I'm getting a little snappy with people. Not people I don't know, like people I'm interacting with, and I don't know. Like yesterday with my brother, and this guy gets in the rainstorm in Toronto, and this guy gets out of the car. My brother's in the bank. I'm in the passenger seat of his car, and it's pouring out. This old guy gets out of the car and just whacks my brother's car door with his car door. And I understand it was raining, and the guy's old. He looked right at me and didn't even nod or say sorry or nothing. I'm gonna tell you, but anyhow, so obviously I didn't do nothing. The guy's old, and my brother's car is, he loves that car, but it's, it's not a show car, so put a little ding in the door. But just stuff like that, like I got a little bit upset, but I didn't go after the guy. If it was a younger guy, I would have for sure. I would have got out, and there would have been a problem, 100%. Oh, I think we just found the store. Oh yeah. Yeah, look at this. I think I'm gonna have no problem finding a hat in here. I think I want this black one right here. Don't get all jumpy. Oh yeah, yeah, this is the store. I'm gonna put it on pause for a little while. Yeah, look at this. This guy's got everything. Guy's got everything. So I'm gonna get a Nordique hat for sure. I don't know about the Expos hat, but I'll get a Nordique hat. So, brother, good man. Yeah, I was looking at that black Nordique hat, but yeah, oh, they got a camo Nordique hat. I'm getting that. They got a camo Nordique hat. There's no way they got a camo Nordique hat.
Incredible logo. Incredible logo, incredible color scheme. I can't believe they took away both of them when they left. But it's also ridiculous to be that Hartford has.
Wow, this is a good. This is a really good store.
That isn't Yukon.
Oh yeah. Yeah, even you look at the Expos, man. Expos hats are nice too.
I love them. Did you see the chill Canucks?
I know people that know me may be thinking, what the hell is this guy doing looking at Nordiques and Expos stuff? But yeah, I always kind of was on the fringe. I could tolerate it, no doubt. Nice Detroit Lions hat down there. Okay. So no camo Nordiques hat, or I would have bought that for sure. Well, I might have to get this. Well, I was over there, and the guy told me it was a kids section, so this is the adult section. I don't know. I think I'm going with this. I can't buy my brothers a Nordiques hat or an Expos hat because I know 100% they would not wear it, and they'd probably throw it in the garbage in front of me. Look at the Sakic jerseys, huh? Stasny, Sakic. Probably got a Lafleur in here too. I'm pretty sure they don't got a Cordic. Look at the Habs. Oh yeah, right. Wow. Yeah, they got some nice hoodies here too. But I'm not getting crazy with the hoodies. Just get the hat. It's a nice hat. Yeah, so bought the Nordiques hat. I just two young guys are in there. One guy's from Washington D.C. and the other guy was from Vancouver, and they were friends somehow. They were giving me the what for because I was a Toronto fan. I don't blame them. But yeah, they were pretty good. Oh, look at this place. Yeah, this place open? I don't know. Let's take a look. So, I'm exiting the walled city, and I'm going back to what they would call regular Quebec City as opposed to old Quebec. And once you walk past this wall, there's yeah, it's more like downtown Toronto sort of thing. What's going on here? Who is it?
I don't know. It's an artist, so this is just the base of it. I was like,
So I just had like a 40-minute conversation with a couple from Syracuse, New York. Oh man, what a conversation. They were actually nice people, but oh, they hated Trump, man. Oh, I'll tell you, when they got a hate for Trump down there, they are rabid. But other than that, they were nice. You know what I mean? Like, what am I going to do? You're not going to change the people's mind that don't like Trump, and I'm not trying to. But sometimes they just go on and on and on, and like, okay, I'm listening, but I like Trump, and you don't know what you're talking about because when he's gone, then you're really going to see the shit hit the fan. But anyway, I'm just taking a seat on the bench here. It's like some homeless people or whatever. I'm going to conclude the video. Maybe head back to my hotel and get some food there. I think there's a restaurant there.